Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Vivian Rose. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to be your own Rory Gilmore this school year. And you're probably like, it's so early to be talking about this, but I'm actually going to be doing a back to school series. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be preparing you guys for back to school season. So if you live in the United States, like me, school starts back in early August. Or if you live like on the West Coast, it probably starts back in like late August, early September. But for me, school starts back on August 2nd. So I'm literally about to go back to school like in less than a month, so I decided to make this cute little series on back to school so it can really help you guys to be able to be prepared for school. And the first episode to this series is how to be your own Rory Gilmore. So let's get right into this week's episode. First, we're going to be doing our Monday motivation, which is to realize what you want this school year, work and plan out your routine so that you can get there. You know, sometimes you're just saying all these goals and stuff, but you never reach them because you don't work for it. You don't plan out your routine. You don't change things that you see that didn't work. Well, this school year, maybe try something different. If you realize that waking up an hour before you have to leave, you're always having to rush, maybe wake up an hour and a half before you have to leave. Maybe wake up 2 hours before you have to leave. And if you're like, well, I'm tired in the morning, maybe go to bed earlier. There's always solutions to your problems with different things like this. I may sound like a little bit dull in this episode, and I'm really sorry. I'll talk about it in just a second, why I kind of sound that way. Also, the fashion icon of the week is Elle Woods. I love Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Her style is so cute and girly, and I just literally aspire to be her all the time. She really romanticizes like exercising and just school in general, like her little study routines and stuff like that. It's so fun to follow along and to watch the way she does things and her outfits, and she just really romanticizes her life in general, which is just so fun to do. And I just love her life on the movies and stuff. It's just really cool. Next is the quote of the week, which is, sometimes you just have to be done. Not mad, not upset, just done. And that's really true, because sometimes you can't control what other people, the output of different situations and what other people are going to do. So sometimes you just have to let go. Not be mad, not be upset, just done with it. Just let go. Don't pour your energy into something that you know that is going to drain your energy. So just realizing that can really help you get through your day. Also, we're going to talk about the weekly recaps. This is everything that happened this week. This week was a very hectic week for me. Like, oh my God, I'm telling you guys, so many things happened this week that I just never thought would have happened. And so I have my water right here, so that's why I maybe stop for a minute to drink some water. But this is low-key why I sound kind of like dull in this episode. So if you didn't know, which you probably didn't, I had a hair appointment on Tuesday. And right now it's July 8th. So I had a hair appointment on Tuesday, which was that, like the 2nd or something? And so... Wait, no, that was July 4th. Okay, yeah. So it was on a Tuesday, and I had a hair appointment. And what happened is, if you didn't know, I have asthma. And this is so crazy. I can't give you the exact details of what happened because it's been a while, and my memory is a little bit of a blur from it, and you'll see why. So I have asthma. The lady was, and this is not on the lady at all, it's just my asthma. I don't think it was anybody's fault, just my asthma. This has never happened to me before. So she was flat ironing my hair, and just like using the flat iron, and the smoke, it got too much for me. Like the smoke, it literally, and I didn't know this was happening, you guys. Like, this is absolutely insane. So I was actually losing oxygen because I was inhaling the smoke, and this is just absolutely insane. Like I said, this has never happened to me. I've always been like not in fantastic health, but I've always been in good health. And so I didn't realize that's what was happening, because I go to this lady all the time. She always flat irons my hair, and it's always fine. But I did realize this time that it's like it was almost like hotter, or it was almost like too much smoke for me. And so now that I think back about it, I do think I know when I started to lose oxygen, because I couldn't really pay attention to things. I couldn't really think about things when people were talking to me. It was just like almost as if I wasn't in my brain. And so it was really crazy, because I just had enough. I could not inhale any more smoke. And so I told the lady, I asked her, I said, can I go up to use the bathroom to take a break from the smoke? And she was like, sure. So I walked to the bathroom, and I barely made it in the bathroom yet. And all I know is that I fainted. And so I don't remember ever, it's like my memory stopped and my eyesight stopped at a point, because I'd lost so much oxygen, I just fainted on the ground. And I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely insane, because I hit the ground so hard. I'm telling you, I hit it so hard. Like, the lady who did my hair, I'm so glad she was listening, because she said it sounded like if a painting fell off of a wall, or like they have this huge speaker in there, and her daughter said it sounds like if the speaker fell off like a table or something. It was just so loud, because literally it wasn't just like a stumble or a trip or anything. I didn't like go down easy. I went dead weight, and I just collapsed on the ground. Like, it was very loud because my whole body just fell out. And so I had no idea what was going on. We went to the ER later. I told the lady at the ER, the doctor, that, like, so the lady who did my hair, she kept telling me that when she came in there, because she heard that noise, she came in there to check on me, and she saw me just like passed out in the corner. And she said it seemed like I was unconscious. But what I was trying to explain to my doctor is that, like, it was like I wasn't fully unconscious. I think I was like half awake, half unconscious, because it seems like maybe I only had a few senses left because I lost so much oxygen. I couldn't do normal functions. And so I do think I lost my eyesight for a minute when I fell out, because I don't remember seeing anything, but I heard everything. I heard myself fall, which is actually kind of scary, because I hate that I heard that, but I heard like a very loud noise, and like I said, I barely had any oxygen, so I was like, who the crap is that? I was like, that's a really loud noise. What is that? But I didn't have enough oxygen to think in my mind, well, maybe it's me. And plus, my vision was like basically gone, so I couldn't look and see I'm hitting the ground, so it's obviously me. I didn't know that I fainted until the lady doing my hair, when she ran in there, she had said to my mom was getting her hair washed, and she was like, your daughter fainted. And I was like, of course I said my brain wasn't functioning the right way. And so I was just as shocked as everybody else. Like, I was really so shocked, because I've never fainted before, never passed out. So it was just so crazy, and I was just so shocked that this happened to me. And then when they got me up and stuff, they took me into the actual like room outside the bathroom, and so they gave me my inhaler and stuff, and I felt a lot better because the smoke was just so much. And then like they said I was sweating real bad when I was came back, not like from dead and nothing like that, no I don't believe in that, but like when I came back from being unconscious. And so I had to go sit next to the air conditioning. I went through 3 bottles of water, and it was just absolutely insane. And so my mom said, even though I told my mom I was fine, my mom told me to go to the ER. My older sister and my dad came and took me to the ER because I hit my head pretty bad. And my mom said she just wants to make sure that I was okay. So I went to the ER. Everything was fine. And everything still is fine. They just had to do like some tests, x-rays, or things like that to make sure I was fully okay. But they said that it seemed like the oxygen was too much for me, especially me with asthma. That's like a big trigger. And so it was just, it was so much, like it blocks oxygen from getting to your brain and stuff. And so that's why I fainted, because I didn't have enough oxygen anymore. And so I'm just so happy that lady heard me and she was able to come help me. So I'm really happy that I'm still here. Like, it was very scary. My body hurts for the past couple of days. It's just been hurting so bad because I fell so hard. My lip is all busted. It's not even like busted, like to the point, like it's like literally like a scar on it. So I'm hoping it's going to heal soon because it hurts extremely bad. My period's going to come on within the next week. It's just a very messy week, and I didn't want to leave you guys with no episode again because I did that like a little bit ago, and I felt so bad about it. But so that's kind of like what happened. It was pretty scary. So that happened on Tuesday. I had already made plans to go see Spider-Man with my best friend, and so on Thursday. So I was like, okay, I need to pull through. I want to go so bad. I really want to see that, and I really want to see my best friend. So I did end up going to see her. It was just so fun. Like, that's the best amount of fun that I've had in a while. Like, I went to her house. I got to see her dog. I'm obsessed with her dog. Like, of course I have dogs and I like love my dogs to death, but it's just different because her dog is like a big dog, like a golden retriever, but we have Yorkies, so it's like a different type of dog. So it was really weird, but the dog was just so sweet. And so what else happened? Went to see Spider-Man. We went shopping, and we just had a lot of fun together. We got Starbucks. I posted some pictures from it on my Pinterest. I'll post some more pictures from it on there too soon. And what else did I do? I went to the library and got some new books. I've been reading my books a ton. I feel so much like Rory Gilmore, hence the episode. And then, like I said, when I went to the ER, that was kind of crazy. I had to do x-rays and all that stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much my week, and it was very eventful. I'm just really grateful that things wasn't they weren't worse than what they are. Like, I could have had a black eye, but I didn't. I'm literally fine. I'm so grateful that I'm okay. I owe it all to my God, Jehovah, because he really, like, saved me throughout this whole thing, because I'm a Jehovah's Witness, and so I believe in that, and so I really think that he's the one who made it not so bad, and he gave me kind of signs to realize that, hey, something's up, because, like, it's like, since I told you I never fainted before, I was kind of, like, shocked on why this was happening. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get into the actual episode. Hold on, let me get some water. Okay, so the journal prompt of the week is, what is your dream city to live in? And I love that so much, because I love to, like, think about different things that I would love to do, like go to, like, New York, go to Miami. Of course, I've been to Miami, but I've never lived there. And so I think it'd be pretty cool to try to look at different places to live. Of course, you don't have to, like, really live there, but just as if you were going to live there, I think that'd be really cool. Now let's get into the actual episode. Back to School series, part 1, how to be your own Rory Gilmore. So this is like a really cool episode. I really planned out very thoroughly for you guys. So I just really hope you guys enjoy the episode. I hope it wasn't too long for the intro, but I had to tell you guys that because it was just so insane. I had to tell somebody, because I already told my family, and I was like, let me tell all my listeners, because they're all like my little it girl community. You guys need to know everything. So I had to make sure I tell you guys. But let's get into the actual episode, because I want you guys to have the best Rory Gilmore school year that you possibly can. And step 1 is you need to reflect on what happened last year and what you would like to change about your routine. This is your chance to really think about what you would like to do differently. So maybe you want to wake up earlier and make time to eat breakfast. You can create your new routine like on Notion. I like to put my routines on Notion, or I have an app called Structure that notifies me. It's like a alarm app. So it's like you can make different alarms for whatever hour of the day. So when I know, let's say if I want to eat breakfast from 8:15 to 8:30. So at 8:15, I'll get a notification that says eat breakfast. At 8:30, I'll get a notification that says finish breakfast. So I can make sure I'm staying on routine. And until I can do this, like, naturally, I'll keep doing that until, like, it really just is engraved in my brain, finish eating by 8:30. So I just really love to do different things like that. Start by making it on Notion or Structure, just planning it out in your Notes app. And you can also do this around a week or two before school starts, but you can start to fix your sleep schedule. You know how in summer your sleep schedule is so broken and it's so hard to get back into the way of things when school starts. So try to start back your bedtime routine, your nighttime routine, going to sleep on time 1 to 2 weeks before school actually starts, because that'll make it a lot easier for you to get back into your routine and get back into the way of school. You know, like how during the summertime you go to sleep at whatever time you feel like it because you have nothing to do the next day. Well, you know, like how when school starts back, it's just like this big thing, because it's just like crazy now. It's like school starts back and you don't really have a sleep schedule anymore. So why don't you plan this stuff out, and why don't you have your sleep schedule starting back on it about like a week or two before school actually starts, so you can actually have like a really good kick off to the school year. Step 2 is to decide what you want for this school year. What are your 4 main goals for the school year? Maybe you just want to pass math, or maybe you want to get a 90 in AP English. Whatever it is, decide what you want. Also start to think about what you can do differently this school year than last year. Maybe last year you barely got sleep at night, and this year, why don't you have a good sleep routine? Maybe last year you didn't really put too much work into chemistry. Maybe for this year, your next science class that you take, why don't you try to find a way to romanticize it so that you can put more work into it? Go outside and try to see the nature that you are learning about, or try to watch different YouTube videos about what you're learning about, because it can really make it easier to understand and make it easier to do and get through each day when you're at school. Step 3 is to develop a good study routine. This is my favorite part. So develop a good study routine. It's actually super fun to study because I do it like all the time in school. I do it with a Rory Gilmore video that you can find on YouTube, but I have mine on my Notion for easier access. But first, to get into studying, I recommend starting doing it at home. Get your headphones out and you can listen to like a study music playlist or low tempo songs. Like, I would not recommend listening to 1989 up in there. Try listening to maybe like Folklore or Evermore. Or maybe you can do, I don't know, maybe like, because like a lot of other, if you did like Fearless, that's too high up. Like, you know, that's going to kind of distract you. You're going to be singing instead of studying. don't do like Olivia Rodrigo Sour, because you might be more into singing than studying. So try to just do low tempo things, just like background music that has no vocals in it. Just study music. You can find those like on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You can find them on anything. And video that I watch has a study timer built in it. But if you don't watch that same video as me, you can set your own 30-minute timer, then take a quick 5-minute break, and then study for another 30 minutes and go into like 30, or you could do 25-minute increments. And it's just really nice to be able to take a break after, so it's not like you get burnt out of studying and now you never want to do it again. Once you actually take breaks for it and don't make yourself study every single day, it gets better, and it gets like more of like a habit and more built into your routine than rather like a chore that you're forced to do. Also, doing your, your study timer, you can do it like set it on your phone. You can also turn on like you do not disturb on your phone so that you won't get distracted, or just put your phone in like an entire different room. Turn it off, put it on your bed while you're at your desk. Put it away so that you can focus on studying. Also, dressing like Chilton Rory is literally the cutest. I just love it so much. You could just make a whole Pinterest board on like your school attire, like your cute college crew necks, your flare leggings. You can wear like your knit sweaters. Just really romanticizing the school style is so fun. Like I said, your chunky Rory Gilmore knit sweaters, your flare leggings, or maybe your mini Ugg boots. And I say all these like warm clothes because usually when school starts back in, it gets cooler. It's only like, it may not get cooler where you are, but for me it gets cooler where I am. That's when like the breeze starts to come in and it just starts to get kind of cold, especially like in September time, like, and then October, and it's just really, it gets cool outside, but it also gets really fun because you can dress into like your little mini Ugg boots, your knit sweaters, and it just gets so cute. You can really dress up your outfits, and dressing cute can really make you embody the entire study feeling. You can also have study dates with your friends, but try to stay on topic. Of course, don't be like, we're gonna do this at this time, we're not gonna talk until 5 minutes after we finish it. No, just try to make it fun and lighthearted, but also try to make sure you're getting the end result done, studying with your friends, so it doesn't be as tough or as hard. Maybe just study with one friend, or maybe have a study group that you study with. Maybe go on FaceTime with some of your friends if you can't do it in person. You can also study in cafes and libraries. It's also really fun as well. You can like pack a cute little study bag that has like all your textbooks in it, or like your iPad in it, your headphones, and like your water bottle, your highlighters, your cute pens. All that cute stuff can really make it more fun to study and just like take notes and stuff with all your cute supplies. I'm really excited to go back to school shopping. I'm going to go to Target. I usually go to Walmart, but I might go to Target this year. And I want to buy my stuff early so that I can make a YouTube video for it, because people love those YouTube videos that I do for that. And so I'm really excited for that. And I'm going to buy like all pink stuff this year, just really cute things. I don't need too many supplies because, like I said in like a previous episode, I'm homeschooled. So it's not like I'm going like in-person school. I don't have to like go back to school shopping for clothes, even though like I go shopping like every single day, all the time, for new clothes. I shop online for new clothes all the time, so it's not like I really need new clothes. It's just like a want type of thing. But as I'm homeschooled, I don't really have to do like that in-depth school supplies list or anything like that. I just buy the things that I know I need, already know all the classes I'm going to take. I have literally everything set out. So doing different things like that can really make it fun. Also, if you're homeschooled like me and you have other friends that are homeschooled, get together with them some weeks and do your schoolwork with them, and just go on like quote unquote field trips. So you can go to like the zoo together, like the aquarium together. It can just be like the funnest experience. You can also like go to the park and do your work. If you guys have like a little picnic table at your park, it can be really fun. Step 3 is to remember why you're doing this. Remember that you can do this and you will achieve your school goals. All the 4 goals that you listed for the entire school year, try to reach those, and try to remember and believe in yourself that you are going to reach those goals. Restate different academic positive affirmations, or even watch other people's study hacks or YouTube videos that may be different videos, like how to be a straight A student, how to do good in school, how to be Rory Gilmore. Watching different shows that really embody that as well. Also, faking it till you make it is a really good idea too when it comes to school, because if you watch Gilmore Girls, it's like really all about, Rory Gilmore, and like she's just like in school and stuff. If you watch that, then usually like when you watch a TV show, you want to be like the girl in the TV show. You want to be the main character like her. So when you watch different TV shows like that, or put it on in the background while you're studying, it can just really make it easier and lets you just really embody that spirit of academic validation. Also, if you're watching like Legally Blonde, you can watch something like let me think, what's different like school stuff. I know people say Harry Potter's like that, but I don't really see Harry Potter as like school like that. Just really any TV show that really embodies the school type of thing. Like Lizzie McGuire. I love Lizzie McGuire so much. It's such a good show. I watch it like all the time. And so just having different shows like that in the background, or watching different shows where the main character is like a straight A student, or like really prioritizes their education, it can be really nice too. And it's just really fun to be able to take school seriously and having a good study routine, being productive, prioritizing your education, just being overall a good student can be really fun, and just really romanticizing your school year, not making it so boring, But that is the end of the episode. That's it for part 1 on my back to school series, how to be your own Rory Gilmore this school year. My part 2 of this series will be really good as well, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Please leave a rating and review for my podcast. I'd really, really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm really sorry that I wasn't super super excited in this episode, because I am actually pretty tired. My lip hurts and I'm really bad. I get just busted. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.